How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation July savings sale is running from now until July 15th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $4, 85% off. Teslagrad Power Pack Edition bundles 2 electromagnetic puzzle platformers, Teslagrad Remastered, the recharged indie classic with enhanced visuals and atmospheric platforming, and Teslagrad 2, where young Teslamancer Lumina is stranded in the treacherous Norse land of Wormheim and must wield electromagnetic powers to battle Viking raiders, face mythological beasts, and uncover her family's dark past. It's a 76 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to finish both games. For $5, 75% off, Nexomon Extinction is a classic-inspired monster-catching RPG where you join the Tamers Guild to stop powerful tyrant Nexomon from driving the world to ruin. Capture and train over 300 Nexomon across diverse regions, battle roaming tyrants and rival tamers in animated turn-based combat, and navigate a dynamic difficulty system that scales as you progress through the story with evolving teams and tougher encounters. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off, Stellar Interface is a chaotic roguelike space shooter where you carve a destructive path across a constantly shifting galaxy in pursuit of the mysterious Last Overlord. Pilot unique unlockable spacecraft through procedurally generated sectors, stack over 100 perks and consumables to create powerful builds, and tackle galactic bounties, roaming merchants, and massive boss encounters that make every run feel like its own space opera. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $5, 80% off, The Sojourn is a thought-provoking first-person puzzle adventure that immerses you in a stunning world of light and shadow, where every step challenges your perception of reality and your problem-solving skills. You'll solve increasingly intricate puzzles that test logic, observation, and timing, navigating environments that shift between luminous beauty and deep darkness, while uncovering the philosophical story behind the mysterious land. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3, 90% off, Fobia St. Dinfna Hotel is a first-person survival horror game where amateur journalist Roberto travels to a rumor-shrouded hotel only to discover a camera that reveals different timelines, exposing a fanatical cult, human experiments, and apparitions roaming the halls. Scavenge for supplies, solve puzzles, and run, hide, or fight monsters as past, present, and future collide in a twisting narrative full of conspiracies. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $1, 90% off, SEUM Speedrunners from Hell is the world's only competitive heavy metal first-person platformer, where one-armed Marty races through 100 merciless arenas to descend into hell and reclaim his stolen limited edition walrus ale from the demons who took it. Teleport, jump, fly, bounce, and blast your way to the finish while slicing every last millisecond off your time in this relentlessly fast pursuit of cold beer and ultimate glory. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $3, 85% off, Dead Island Definitive Edition is a remastered zombie survival action RPG set on the tropical island of Banoi, where a sudden outbreak turns paradise into a nightmarish fight for survival. Explore an open-world solo or with up to 4 players in co-op, smashing and slicing zombies with visceral, customizable melee combat while scavenging for weapons, crafting upgrades, completing side quests, and facing terrifying hordes. It's a 74 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, The Wild 8 is a survival game where 8 plane crash survivors are stranded in the unforgiving frozen wilderness of Alaska, forced to gather resources, craft equipment, weather blizzards, and fight deadly predators while uncovering the mystery behind their crash. Explore supernatural anomalies, strange laboratories, and abandoned facilities full of loot that doesn't belong in this world, solo or in co-op. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 30 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 50% off, Guns, Gore, and Cannoli is a fast-paced, over-the-top platformer set in 1920s Thugtown, where you play Vinnie Cannoli navigating a zombie-infested city full of ruthless gangsters, betrayal, and intricate conspiracy. blast through hordes of undead, uncover mafia secrets, and survive the criminal underworld using a variety of weapons, clever tactics, and explosive environmental interactions, either solo or with up to 4 friends in local co-op. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3, 80% off. Police Stories is a tense, unforgiving top-down tactical shooter where you play as cops John Rhimes and Rick Jones, infiltrating gang hideouts, rescuing hostages, and making arrests using warning shots, melee takedowns, under-the-door cameras, and door blast charges. Randomly placed criminals and hostages make every run unique, and local co-op lets you tackle the life-threatening missions together for better scores. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $3, 50% off. Riven is a classic point-and-click adventure where you explore a beautifully mysterious world fractured by ancient conflicts, uncovering secrets hidden in dense jungles, massive caverns, and towering structures. You'll solve intricate puzzles, follow cryptic clues, and encounter secretive characters as you piece together the truth behind the troubled land, all while immersing yourself in a story of a world on the brink of collapse. It's an 84 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4, 80% off. Beyond a Steel Sky is a cyberpunk point-and-click adventure continuing the cult classic story, following Robert Foster into the seemingly perfect megacity of Union City to uncover the truth behind a child's abduction as its utopian facade slowly unravels. Sharp writing, dark humor, and intelligent puzzles blend with a unique hacking system and dynamic environment where multiple solutions emerge through player choice. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3, 70% off. Hexologic is a relaxing, Sudoku-inspired logic puzzle game built on hexagonal grids, where you combine dots in 3 directions to match target sums across over 90 levels spanning 6 unique worlds, each with distinct gameplay mechanics. Accessible to newcomers yet deeply satisfying for puzzle veterans, it pairs elegant, language-independent mechanics with beautiful visuals and an immersive, atmospheric soundtrack. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4, 75% off. Through the Darkest of Times is a historical resistance strategy game set in 1933 Berlin, where you lead a small group of ordinary people opposing the Nazi regime through leafletting, sabotage, recruitment, and covert operations. Your group won't change the outcome of the war, but every decision carries real weight as you fight to save lives, oppose fascism, and keep your members alive across 4 somber, beautifully illustrated chapters. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4, 75% off. Songbird Symphony is a charming musical platformer where orphan chick Burb sets off to discover his origins, chirping to activate platforms and singing to forest residents as he learns new notes for rhythm battles against the creatures of a stunning pixel art world. Collect hidden musical notes, uncover secrets, and perform good deeds that add new layers of beats to the soundtrack as you guide Burb through a heartwarming journey of self-discovery. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $2, 80% off. Penarium is a frantic 2D arena arcade game set in a sinister circus where quirky anti-hero Willy must run, jump, and dodge an increasingly lethal array of death traps to entertain a sadistic crowd and claim the title of Champion of Penarium. Guide him through the evil madness solo or with a friend in local co-op and competitive modes, because failure means dying horribly to the crowd's gleeful delight. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $1, 90% off. Anomaly 2 is a tower offense strategy game where you plan tactical routes and command troops, now transformable into war mechs, through a beautifully rendered post-apocalyptic world with alternative endings based on your approach. A unique multiplayer mode pits tower defense against tower offense, letting you play as either the invading humans or the alien towers, with over 1 million tactical combinations to craft your ultimate squad. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $1, 90% off. Ninjin Clash of Carrots is an anime-inspired side-scrolling beat-em-up where you battle through stylish stages to reclaim carrots stolen by the evil Shogun Moe, spending them on over 150 weapons, projectiles, masks, and upgrades across the Corgi store in the Shady Shop. Play the story solo or in 2-player local or online co-op, then test your skills in the Endless Enemy Wave Survival Mode Oni TV show for rare rewards. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off. Arcade Spirits is a visual novel romantic comedy set in an alternate 20XX where the 1983 video game crash never happened and arcades still reign supreme. Following your characters, they start a new job at the Funplex, a popular local arcade full of eccentric staff and colorful personalities. build relationships, pursue romances, and find your place in a warm and charming community where games and heart take center stage. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 80% off. Deep Sky Derelicts Definitive Edition is a sci-fi tactical RPG set in a grim dystopian future where you scavenge alien derelicts in search of citizenship and a better life. Engage in strategic, card-based, turn-based combat aboard dangerous, procedurally generated wrecks, customize your scavenger team with deep gear and skill options, and explore expanded new content from the New Prospects and Station Life DLC expansions. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off. Namco Museum Archives Volume 1 is a nostalgic collection of 11 classic 8-bit Namco games, including Galaxian, Pac-Man, Xevious, Mappy, Dig Dug, The Tower of Draga, and more, plus a newly created 8-bit demastered Pac-Man Championship Edition. Players can relive the golden age of arcade gaming with original gameplay, pixel-perfect visuals, classic soundtracks, and authentic arcade charm. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 75% off. Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers is a standalone visual novel blending retro-futuristic romance with high-stakes esports competition, where you manage an arcade-based team, design a fully customizable protagonist and rival with evolving personalities, and explore 9 romance paths with multiple endings. Compete in tactical in-game matches, form deep bonds with a vibrant cast, and enjoy stellar voice acting from Sungwon Cho and Frida Wolf. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $3, 85% off. Togges is a colorful 3D sandbox platformer where you explore imaginative worlds, solve puzzles, and stack cute blocks called Togges to save the galaxy from the void. Across 7 massive levels and nearly 30 bonus stages, you'll discover vibrant environments, from futuristic cities to realms made of carrot cake, meet quirky characters, and uncover playful secrets that reward curiosity and creativity. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $5, 65% off. Reverie Sweet As Edition is a charming action-adventure set on a fictional New Zealand locale, where restless spirits threaten the peace during what should be a relaxing summer holiday. Inspired by Maori legend, you'll guide Tai through 6 puzzle-filled dungeons, battling menacing bosses, wielding quirky weapons, and uncovering the island's many secrets, while collecting hidden bird feathers scattered across varied landscapes. It's a 77 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $5, 40% off. Devil Jam is a survivor-like roguelite set in hell, where you're dragged to the underworld after signing a cursed contract, forced to perform the gig of your afterlife, fighting off waves of deranged fans and hellish rivals with possessed instruments. Each run features a 12-slot inventory system where positioning and synergies create near-infinite build variety across hand-drawn hellscapes, culminating in a showdown against Death himself. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.